Welcome back. It's your man Big Breeze. If anybody ever followed me and watched my other channels, I had my phone going and life just started lifing. But shout out to Workhouse, Hector, brought the lights in, everything looking professional. Got my kitchen done, lost some weight. I'm ready to do some cooking. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick background on how this thing started and how it failed. One thing I will say, I'm not a chef. Big ups to all the chefs. I'm a big dude that like to cook. Fortunately, through my upbringing, I got to have some really good food from really good cooks, and through travels, I had to experience some nice meals. And I'm just gonna bring you, this show is gonna bring you different aspects of cooking. The budget cooking, hey, sometimes money a little tight. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do because you still gotta eat. Sometimes you wanna celebrate, you can go over budget. You got those meals too. My thing, you got 3 rules with having. One is no rules in cooking. I'm gonna go back. There's no rules in cooking as long as you like it. For me, it has to smell good, it has to look good, and most importantly, it gotta taste good. Presentation and flavor is my thing, and I'm gonna show you that. So I wish y'all subscribe, like, comment, and go on this journey with me. We're gonna start off with, I'm gonna keep it kind of simple here on the first go round. So we're gonna do a shrimp linguine with fresh broccoli, fresh mushroom. I just like it fresh. So go back into the story what I was telling you. Through the hard times, I had a stroke in 2022. And of course my doctors were saying diet and exercise, diet and exercise. Well, when you're in your 40s and you got arthritis in your joints, you want to exercise, but your body won't let you. But the diet part is somewhere where I have a passion at, and that's the cooking. And believe it or not, I went from I was peaked at 329 pounds, and I'm now down to 241. Let me turn this steam down. Look like it's about ready to go. I'm now down to 241, and I still got about 30-40 pounds I want to go. And again, this is not a health show. I do like me some fried chicken, fried fish, and a fried pork chop from time to time, but I do focus on healthier, cleaner eating. So what we're going to do now today for our first meal, we're going to do a shrimp pasta. I was gonna go with a roster pasta, but I'm not gonna do nothing spicy, and add some fresh mushrooms and fresh broccoli. This water is at a boil. Like I said, I salted this. You gotta have a little salt. Some people like their noodles a little overdone, mushy. I like mine's al dente. And you know what that means? Google it. So we're gonna add the pasta, and don't forget pasta go a long way. It depends on how much you eat, or who's in your household, how many's in your household. This one box could probably feed 4 people comfortably. So I'm only gonna do half of this box. And we'll set this to the side. Why people be saying we? I'm doing this by I'm the only one in here cooking. So set that to the side. And now these mushrooms are starting to cook up a little bit. Now at this the point when they started softening, anybody that eats with mushrooms, you know you can enjoy the real flavor. Mushrooms will grasp onto any flavor you put on it, but you don't want to over season it to where it's being outshined by the seasoning. So what I'm going to do, I have my mushrooms going. I'm going to put a little more seasoned pepper. Again, I like to season pepper. You ought to give it a try. And a little bit goes a long way. Let me get my salt. Again, no brand names, but you probably know what this is. And I'm not going to use a lot of this, but cook it to taste as you like it, whatever it is you like. Put a little seasoning salt on there. Again, not much. High cholesterol is real, high blood pressure is real. And like I was saying, through the course of me having that stroke back in 2022, I found out that I had high blood pressure. I was pre-diabetic, and I had high cholesterol. Well, due to the course of me reverting back to my passion for cooking, I didn't get diabetes, so the pre-diabetic part is gone. I lowered my cholesterol, but it can still go a little bit lower, and it can still go a little bit lower. So that's what I said. That's why I work on how I eat. I'm getting to the point where I can do a little exercise, but I can eat a little less too. So okay, we got these mushrooms. As you see, they burn up, they softening up. We don't want to cook these all the way because these are going to be put in here. Again, I'm cooking it separately because I want the flavor. I want everything to hold its own flavor. The mushrooms, oh, I forgot something. The mushrooms, the broccoli, which is all going to go inside with the shrimp, what we're going to do here just in a second. And the butter that's in it, because I'm not going to add any butter to my sauce. Again, normally I make my own Alfredo sauce, but today we're doing the quick stuff. And again, we're gonna be doing quick meals anyway. Now this is something I do. Again, I like personally I like a crisp on my broccoli, but now this is up, I'm gonna add a little, I'm gonna turn it, kick the heat up just a little bit, and I'm gonna add a little water to this so it can somewhat steam, and I don't wanna boil it. I just wanna get a slight steam on it. And I'm actually add this top on that and get a slight steam going on those vegetables. Let me get this in the trash. And like I say, it's with it being no rules in cooking, as long as you and your household like it, hey, it is what it is. It's your kitchen. Do what you do and enjoy what you do. All right, so I'm gonna put out my other cutting board while I rinse this one out. I wish I had an assistant. Wait till I get there. I'm gonna show anyway. I'm gonna get past this stuff off. But right now we gotta do the work. We gotta do the work. It's the workhouse, and that's what we doing. So we sit this to the side. Got my other cutting board. Gonna rinse that out, clean this out. Now you can look at it. This got real marks in it. There's not no fabricated stuff that I'm just trying to show. No, I really do this. I really cook with this stuff, and I really enjoy doing it. So first, we got some shrimp. I had to unthaw some. I didn't know if we were gonna have many more people here, but again, I didn't say this. I've eaten it all from ramen noodles to Wagyu 5 steak. I do prefer quality over quantity, so as you can see, I didn't get a whole lot of these, but them for real. Farm, not farm raised, naturally caught, and they're not the cheapest thing, but they taste good. I like them. So we just gonna, they already been deveined. I'm gonna just peel these up real quick. I got these from a local market here, and I didn't get many of them. Again, it's quality cost, y'all. Good health cost. So I'm just gonna, these already been deveined. I'm gonna peel these shrimp, and I think I got about 7 of them, 7 or 8 of them. In a later episode, I am gonna butterfly some of these, because like I say, I try to eat healthy, but there's nothing like no good butterfly deep fried shrimp too. I mean, you know, hey, like I say, I'm still working, but I do want y'all to come on the journey with me. Again, we can do it healthy, we can do it fun, we can do it fast, we can ball out, we can do it on the budget. We gonna do it all, because that's what we gonna do around here. And y'all heard the hood, yes, I'm from the Midwest, I'm from St. Louis. It's not, it don't sound, and I can say how weird I sound. It's getting hot in here, went diamond, so I'm talking my talk. Anyway, so I got the shrimp deveined, and just look at them, y'all. That's, yeah. So let me get the quick rinse on these. Looks like I forgot a little piece of tail. Now, normally, and actually not normally, I'm gonna do this again. Because in Western cultures, we tend to waste stuff. We only want this part of the protein. I'm actually going to keep these shells. I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm going to use that in the future for a seafood stock and something that we'll cook in the future. So bear with me. I try not to waste nothing. I don't mind spending what things cost, but I do like to get the most out of it. Look like I forgot a little piece of shell here. So that pasta's going. And what I'm gonna do is, okay, I wanna take a fill on that broccoli. Yeah, my hands gonna be good nasty. I'm gonna keep washing them, because like I say, no cross-contamination. We're dealing with seafood, which has an allergy, but we're gonna be dealing with cheese here shortly. So just keep my hands clean. And what I'm gonna do is this is what I call a thumb test, a nail test. See, that's still a little hard. So, but the mushrooms are perfect. So we're gonna let that go a little bit longer. A thumb test, a nail test. See, that's still a little hard. So, but the mushrooms are perfect. So we're gonna let that go a little bit longer. And what I'm gonna do is get this eye going over here. Get this eye going over here, and this is what we're gonna cook our shrimp up in real quick. Actually, I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more oil, and I'm gonna drain these linguine noodles. Let me get another taste now, see what they doing. Gotta make sure they right. And if you ain't got the hot hand, and the people that know about the hot hand, don't try this at home, because this is hot. It's just about there, but it ain't quite. I'm gonna give it about 2 more minutes. It ain't quite there yet. If I can still taste a little salt in there, well, this pot trying to talk some talk. Let me go ahead and put it to work then. Try to act like you want to sizzle a little bit. Better stop playing with me now. Like I said, again, we're going to keep this for a seafood stock later. So what I'll do is freeze that, and I'm going to put some seasoning on there. Look at that, y'all. So we're going to add these shrimp. And they don't have to touch it. I know some people cook with, you cooking with chicken or, and particularly chicken. I don't let them touch, or if you're cooking on the grill, this is just a simple pan, sir, so you don't have to go through none of all that. Just get them in there. Once these shrimp turn an orangish color, you can tell they done. It's so easy to overcook shrimp. And as I once stated, I left that seasoning on purpose. I left these shells on purpose. And if you didn't know, that's actually the skeleton. They call it shell, shrimp, lobster, things of that nature. They call it exoskeletons. So basically they have their skeletons on the outside of their body. And I'm gonna save this, and in the future we're gonna make a broth out of that. All right, Pasta, you trying to make some noise. And the shrimp sizzling, now the Pasta trying to show up. Come on, Pasta, what you want to do now, man? We gonna get to you, man. Don't hate on the shrimp. Don't hate on the shrimp. Bam, there she go. Kill that. If you don't have a strainer, like I don't, I do got a pot with a built-in strainer on it. So what we're gonna do is strain these. I do got the hot hand, but it's good to have some hot kitchen gloves for this type of thing. And what all I'm doing is just straining the water and straining on both sides. I like this setup. I've been using this for about 8 years, and if it look like it, we call that seasoning in the cooking world. So don't come up with your pretty shiny pots. I got them too. They ain't worth a damn. Just being honest with you. So, okay, I left a little water in there. Still a little steamy. I said I normally make my Alfredo sauce fresh, but today we're gonna go with this. I ain't showing y'all what it is until they pay me, follow me, go on the journey with me, and then we can come up with our own sauce. But this is not bad though, so that's why I do use it. I say it works out for what it is, especially when we get to the quick meal ordeal. It definitely works out for what it is. And what I left a little water in there and just gonna stir that in. Stir it in. We don't want it to come to a complete boil, but we do want it to get hot. I hear you, shrimp, I told you they was gonna change that color. And boom, there they go. They trying to make their little noise. You hear that sizzle? Again, seafood is very easy to overcook, and it costs too much to overcook it. For some people, and I'm being one of them people. We're gonna give this a little turn. Again, I'm not gonna add any additional oil. No, I may add a little bit more butter due to the size of these. And I'm gonna let that go for another maybe 3-4 minutes. Now if you look on the inside here, on ones this size, it's still a little raw, so you can kind of stand those up like that. Smaller shrimp don't tend to do that, and I did kind of spread these. So we're gonna stand those up so make sure everything is cooked completely and thoroughly. So I don't want to add this just as yet, because those vegetables, even though the heat is off of them, internally they're still cooking, and I don't want to get them in here and then they get mushy, and that's not my aim to do. And last but not least, well, not second to last but not least, I say it gotta look good. When I say it gotta look good, it gotta look good. I don't go for something that smells good and don't taste good, or something that tastes good and don't look good. So gotta have all three in Big Breeze kitchen. So that's how we're gonna do this. Let these shrimp do their thing. Again, keep your eye on these. They'll burn on you quick. I say when you get the large one this size, this is what you call butterfly. When they split like that, that's just a fancy way to make it look like you got more than what you got. When you say butterfly shrimp and regular shrimp, it ain't no difference. It's just when you split like, ooh, this shrimp's so big. It's the same damn thing. I used to sell them, that's how I know. But don't tell nobody. Anyway, you cooking with Big Breeze, so hey, I'm always keep it a buck with you. If you don't like it, it don't look good, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all cooking in y'all kitchen. Cause I challenge you on right now. You think you got a good meal? Well, come on with it. This ain't what I do. This is just a starter. So let's roll with it. All right. We get a little bubbling on this linguine. So now we'll add our vegetables. Again, I don't want these vegetables to cook any more than what they have to. I just want to kind of blend in with the cheese. Let it get some salt off the pasta. We added a little salt in there. And let them actually get cheese on them. So again, we have to have this. It got, like I said, it got to be right. It got to hit all sixes for me. I ain't going with the outside, nope. And they can look at, and that taste is the strong one too. That's the strong one. It can look good and smell good. Man. I don't like this, and we ain't gonna go with that. So, all right, get these shrimp to, get these shrimp a little bit long. I am gonna add another little small pat of butter to this, just for some additional flavor and coloring. That when you go to fancy restaurants and you see that that brown liquid and they like, oh, this color, that ain't nothing but burnt butter. I wasn't supposed to tell that neither. Dang. Well, just ride with me. I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on with this cooking stuff. And to be all the way honest with you, I never had a cooking job outside of cooking for myself. I never worked nowhere where I cooked. So I add a little bit of butter to these shrimp. Get those a little stir, a little sizzle. Let them razzle dazzle. This is, I don't know what you want, but this is what I want. A little bit of char, that's flavor. A lot of people say, oh, that's burnt. Well, go get you some small ones and burn them. I'm cooking these big ones, right? So, you know, again, I want to taste shrimp. I don't want to overtaste the seasoning. That's why I didn't put much on it. I actually love the flavor of shrimp. And anybody that knows me know seafood, I can eat it any and every day. So now we're going to go ahead and bake this, get this all together. The broccoli, the mushrooms, I want all that on there. And when you dealing with pasta, you're gonna have to get your hands a little dirty. That's why we got water and soap. Cut them shrimp off, let them keep going. And I don't want to hear nothing y'all gotta say, yeah, I'm not gonna use my hand, I'm gonna use a plastic for prepping purposes. I want you to see them shrimp, I want you to see them pretty broccoli florets. And then take a couple of these big boy shrimp, or big girl, whatever you want to call it. Don't try to make the shrimp the forerunner. It's the whole dish is what's being celebrated. And bam, anybody that knows my Facebook people that's gonna watch this, everybody know I always dust with smoked paprika. You don't need a lot of this because it go a long way. But not only that, you got the green of the broccoli, the brown of the portobello mushrooms, and the slight caramelizing on the shrimp. Again, you don't need a lot of that. You gotta be looking right. I say right. It smells good. How do it look to y'all? Comment and let me know. It look good to me. But one thing you gotta do is when you're cooking in your kitchen, because your kitchen is yours and mine is mine, it gotta be kicking, but it gotta follow the 3 rules. It gotta smell good, it gotta look good, and it damn sure gotta taste good. So whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, what y'all cooking? Oh, and by the way, like, subscribe, share. I really do this for real. And whatever you do, be blessed to do it in peace. And mind your own business. As a matter of fact, start you one. Bless y'all.